It wants to. There we go. Don't we all feel like we're along for the ride right now? Don't we feel like we're along for the ride? Like, whoo, what a ride. Maybe if I put here this stupid camera. It's not a cheap camera. That's the problem. It's the problem. It's not cheap. I can't just go skip out and get a new one. Damn. Good morning. How are you this morning? Oh, this one hurts a little. I'm not a headband wearing girl. It doesn't do, I don't work like that. Drinking my breakfast. Prepping for the day. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Did I tell you guys, did you guys see what Sam added to the giveaway? Making your coffee, got mine right here. Yesterday he added the pink calcite tower. It's a large one. He added this one. It had a natural fissure in it, and when we got it, it was broken at that natural fissure, so we've repaired it. But it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Good morning, Amber. I hope your family is doing well after your loss. I'm so sorry. I'm here. That's what I am. Good morning, everybody. Yesterday was funny. It was so funny. I didn't upload a picture. Let me do that real quickly. Yesterday was funny because, you know, when we were trying to get everything going yesterday and nothing wanted to work quite right, I was going, what in the world is, where is this? I know I made it. Not there. Okay. So nothing was working quite right. And we were so, good morning, Allie. We were so frazzled trying to figure out where we had gone wrong. And I know I'm always unfocused, but the camera's not working right either. So we were trying to figure out where we went wrong on counting names. And I don't know, maybe I don't everyone's still in shock, I'm sure. I'm so sorry. So sorry. We had over 800 entries into the into the giveaway, and we could not. Our brains couldn't fathom it. We were like, I don't understand. Let's count again, and we kept going through. And looking for doubles Couldn't find any. And I mean, other than just natural mistakes. And I'm going, what? So we did, we still have more people bringing in entries. So that's pretty cool too. We have given the opportunity for everybody to get second entries or extra tickets. We're just going to call it extra tickets because there's no limit, by referring a friend. So if you have a friend that goes and signs up, they put in the referral page and the referral part, your name, and you'll get an extra ticket in addition to their ticket. They get a ticket and you get a ticket. Nifty. Okay, so don't forget today, if you guys bought a 12 days of Christmas advent calendar, today is number dos. It is the second day of the advent calendar, the My Mystical Life Crystal Advent Calendar. So it is time to open your crystal if you have not done so. I don't even know what today's crystal is. Let me look. And you don't have to do it in, Katrina's like, oh yeah. You don't have to do it in order either. Oh, that's a good one. You don't have to do it in order. You can do it in whatever order you want. We're not telling you what to do. We're just not like that. Okay. So, what else we have going on? Okay. 3 o'clock today, I'll be on SPTV, from 3 to 4 Eastern time. So, 2 to 3. This is why it's confusing. 2 to 3 Central Time, I will be on SPTV. And at 3 p.m. Central Time, we'll be doing our giveaway for today. You just open your giveaway for number 2. It should be there pretty quick, Billy, because we got it in right away. We got it in the mail like right away. We tried to make sure that everybody's ordering for Christmas gets their stuff immediately. It's not be slowing. Are all the boxes the same? No. Mm-mm. No. Everyone should be different. Everyone should be different. Okay. All right. So, what did I do? I pulled cards today before I got online. And the first card we picked up is Journey. And I think this is important for all of us to see where we are. Because some of us lose sight of that we've actually made progress. You know that? Some of us lose sight of that. Most of us do. Where we go, well, what is SP? It's S as in Sam, P as in Peter TV. It is Spiritual Psychics TV. It is a European broadcast. You can find SPTV on Facebook. So I'm doing readings there. And then directly after that, we are doing the giveaway. So I'm going to have to drop one and then pick up the other. Sam will have to be kind of standing behind me so we can get busy on the other one, because we should have it pretty well down today now that we know how many people are in the giveaway. We're legit on it. Okay. So it is important to look back. And I do it quite often because I think that when I think back on what I used to do with my life and how I have come from being a very depressed, and not to say I don't get bouts of depression. I think we all go through those ups and downs, right? But not like I used to, like really, really rough. I can look and see that I feel so much more connected and never alone, where I used to feel solitary in every way. And it's changed. Being spiritual has changed my life. Not to say that spiritual means you are running off to church, right? But being spiritual has changed my life. So take a little time today and think about where your journey has taken you so far. Where were you 5 years ago? What were you doing 2 years ago? Where are you today? And it's important to be able to do that because it gives us a sense of accomplishment as we move forward. And I need you to know that even if you don't feel like you're moving forward, we learn within the trauma. We learn within the struggles. We learn within having to climb things that we never wanted to have to climb. On the other side, we said, you know what, we love ourselves enough to give us that challenge. So that's what we're doing when we hit trauma, when we hit an issue. That's what we're doing, is we're learning, right? And we set it up for ourselves. What kind of bullshit is that? See, it feels like it sometimes, doesn't it? So, that's good. That's good. Hey, Allie, do you and Brant want to come over for dinner one evening when Sam comes back? I know it is Christmas time, but between Christmas and New Year, if you're still on here. I'm planning a vacation. and it's not a My Mystical Life vacation. I normally, when I try to go on vacation, I'm like, let's all meet up. But I'm going on vacation. I'm kind of excited. Not till February, though. The second card in that poll, Lisa Phillips says, yes, now I enjoy being alone. 2 years ago, I was a recluse that slept 20 hours a day. Then I found you with this wonderful soul tribe. This is a wonderful soul tribe, isn't it? It's a wonderful soul tribe. Billy Ann, I mean to tell you, it's a crazy journey. I'm not going to lie. I have had some of the strangest things come out of my mouth that I never, ever, I would ever say. Honestly. And it's been it's 12 years now. And my mom just talked to me about this the other day. Just. I'm like, okay. Ooh la la, vacation. Going to New Orleans. For just a couple days. second card is interesting. They fell out. You've learned so much. Don't worry about thanking us, girl. You are the one that took the initiative to learn. And your energy, just the way you look, how healthy you look, by the way, has changed since the first I met you. You have a different healthy look to you. I don't know if you know that or not, but your health just here is, you shine. Yeah. So, the second card that fell out of the deck before I even got online was love. If you put these two cards together, oh, this camera is driving me nuts. If you put these two cards together, this is so potent. It's so potent. Love your journey. Love where you're at. Love. Good morning, Tanya Lee. I am going outside in just a hot minute to get your stuff in the mail. To get your stuff in the mail. Mr. Fry is diligently working. We will be putting things in. Oh, wait a minute. I'm having a squirrel moment. Let me get back to here. This is a potent combination. When you're moving forward and you're learning things, you're fighting COVID at the moment. Tammy Horak, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better quickly. You will. You'll feel better quickly. It sucks, man. It sucks. I was so tired. I hope you're not as exhausted. And just lots. Manuka honey, man. Lots of vitamins and Manuka honey. That's what your guide said. Manuka honey, because I didn't take Manuka honey. Johanna Burkhart, good morning. Good morning. You've been on my mind. So this is important. Know that you love yourself on the other side. Manuka honey. You didn't answer me, Allie. Allie's sick as well, and she's riding the Manuka train. We love ourselves enough on the other side to give ourselves challenge. It's so important. And you have to imagine that in this lifetime we have challenge, and then the other dimensions we have challenge. We're compiling all this information all at the same time. It really is quite staggering because there is no timeline, right? Everything happened at the same time. We're not going to go into that. We are going to go into that in January. I think in January we have a class on dimensions. So that should be interesting. But this love isn't just about, and everybody that has a question about the love card, they worry about when love's coming in, when love's going out, all those things. He had to sneeze and cross my legs and cough. I love you. I do love you. Who is the most important person in your life to love? Let's just ask this. Who's the most important person in your life to love? Allie, I asked if you and Brant, between Christmas and New Year's, would like to come over and have like an adult dinner. Like not have Lisa invite 1 million people to her house and then everybody get loud, because that does happen. But if you guys come over, we could play like, I don't know, Cards Against Humanity or something. I'll have the kids over and we'll have enough people that have a sad sense of humor to play. Yeah. It is so important to love yourself first. It is. Because when you can get to that space and realize nobody else's effing opinion matters, oh my gosh, you guys, it's so freeing. I think women that turn 50 start getting there. I really do. We had the 50 conversation. Let's set it up, Allie, so nobody can crawfish out of it like our men. It's important to love yourself. When you love yourself, you can look at other people and say that are judging you and say to yourself, it's okay. That's where they're at. It is a very hard task. Allie says, but how many of us can actually love themselves? It is a very hard task. And it can be until you get to that point where you go, I am so worth this. I am here because I am a little slice of divine. When you can get that to yourself, get that through your thick skull, then all of a sudden, the opinions of others and the value you put on yourself for the opinion of others starts to dwindle. It is not We are not 12. We are not in middle school. We are, and a lot of people live there, don't they? How many people do you know that still has a opinion of themselves, exterior opinion? I look like XYZ because somebody told them that when they were younger. When you're either in school or your family, good Lord. But somebody told that younger version of them, if you don't look like this, you're wrong. It's what they do when they say, you need to go on a diet. You need to go to a dermatologist. Your face is horrible. You give people these image issues, right? You're ugly. All of those things, they reside within our subconscious because we expect people when we're younger to be telling us the truth. We're very impressionable, right? This is where hypnosis comes in really, really well, you guys. Really does. Here's the thing. People forget to let it go. They forget to let it go. They forget to go, well, my 14-year-old self was told, my 14-year-old self was told this. And now when I go out in public, I still worry about people looking at this. And that's where they're stuck. And there's a meme on Facebook. I absolutely love it. Because not only are we thinking that, we're saying that to ourselves. We're repeating somebody else's words. You guys realize that? If you think about it, you're walking out in public, and I did this for the longest time. Now I'm on a little bit of this right now. I am. I've gained some weight back, and it's all through stress and all of the things that we have going on with moving and things. I've gained some weight back, and I have to remind myself, I'm not a kid. I am the way I am because I am the way I am, and I love myself. And I have to keep telling myself that. But how many people keep telling themselves exactly, shut up, Allie. That was so funny. She's like, you walk in public and are a celebrity. There was like a crowd stopping moment in Walmart when somebody walked up and was like, oh my God, it's you. I'm like, she goes, why are you here? I'm like, I live here. Sam and I were like, the hell's going on? We had pictures taken with us and everything. It was so funny. It was so funny. We're in Walmart. It was hysterical. Anyways, yeah. That's terrible, Renee. And you were a size 12, right? Right? I had the same thing. I was a size 12, and my mom and dad, they always called me Pudge. They never called me Lisa. It was just a horrible situation. But when you're repeating what other people have told you your whole life, you took a moment in time and torturing yourself your whole life on somebody else's opinion. Yes, people will put others down as a reflection of how they feel about themselves. Absolutely. You was Chubbs. I was Pudge. I was Pudge. Everybody in my family called me Pudge. And I look back in those pictures and it pisses me off. I was skinny. I'm 5'10", people. This doesn't come supermodel. This model doesn't. I didn't sign up for the supermodels edition. And oh my God, that would come with its own issues because my ego would be huge. But, we have 800 entries. You know what that's called? Facebook paid advertisement, honey. But no, it's awesome, right? So I want you to, there's a meme out there on Facebook, and I'm going to find it today. I'll look for it and I'll post it. Because it is, oh, that's horrible, Lisa. See, look at, and most of it revolves around weight. And what they don't realize is they're just perpetuating it. There's a meme out there of this girl sitting in this woman sitting in the psychiatrist's office, and he asks her to imagine having her younger version of herself sitting next to her, and to say what she thinks of herself. And so the woman is telling the psychiatrist what she thinks of herself. And he says, now I want you to turn and I want you to tell your 12-year-old version that. Tell her she is that. And the lady looked at him like, are you insane? Why would I do that? Why would I tell myself that I'm those things? And he goes, why do you do it daily? What's the difference between being 12 and 50? Are you the same person? Only difference is someone else told it to him before. They took it on as a truth and spoke it into existence by their self-talk. It's a great meme. It is a great meme. So, I mean, that's the difference. I think it's very powerful. We talk to ourselves like shit sometimes. So when you start to go on your journey and you start to grow, that's why I'm like, look at your journey. I'm not talking about the things that have happened to you. I'm talking about the internal change that has occurred. Because that's what comes with realizing you're never alone. You have guides, past loved ones that can look back and go, oh crap, maybe that wasn't the best thing, but I can help from this side where I might have caused damage from that side. Angels, all sorts of energies are here to help us. Once you feel not alone and supported every day in every way, I think it creates so much change. So much change. I know, that meme is amazing. That meme is fabulous. If I can't find it, I would almost recreate it and do one because it's fabulous. I'll get my youngest over here and we'll do a video. If I can't find it, I'll look for it. I need to learn that I won't be perfect, and that's what makes us wonderful. There is no perfect. What's perfect? Can anybody define perfect? Perfect is not having a cold sore from stress. That's perfect. You know, there's so many things that we could define as perfect. I feel like this is a physical, I shouldn't have this. This is a horrible thing. Yeah. Thank my aunt for that. She's the only one I know that's ever had one beside me. But it's not perfect. Right? My weight isn't perfect. I don't care. I mean, I care for health purposes. But I don't care what anybody thinks. That's what is perfect. What's perfect for me, it could be perfect for you. Just like our spiritual journey. Wow, we're getting deep today, aren't we? Just like our spiritual journey. Our spiritual journey is totally different than anybody else's. I don't want to be anybody else's journey. I want to be on mine. He was made fun of for wearing glasses in kindergarten to why I talked the way I do, and I was called gotcha. Gotcha, Katrina. Absolutely. People will find something in somebody to pick on when they're that age, if that's the behavior they're taught and not corrected from. I know. Katrina's probably not gonna it spell checked you. It's not, and kids are mean. Oh, and even meaner nowadays. Woo! Okay, don't forget, you guys, we will be back on, I will be on an SBTV 2 p.m. Central Time. We will be doing the giveaway at 4 p.m. Central Time. You can earn extra tickets by referring a friend. Allie Rosebrock, I would love to set up a date for lunch. Today is day 2 of the giveaway. We don't know what we're giving away today, but we're giving 3 prizes away. I think I've covered it. Share. I appreciate that, Heather. I really do. My guides are already talking about how next year is going to be an explosion of gifts and giveaway. I don't even know why they're already talking about it. It's because we're planning some things. And I'll tell you some of the things we're planning. Just, they're on the burner. We're going to be making custom crystal grids and offering crystal grid monthly subscriptions, very affordable. We're talking to get the equipment to actually make the grids ourselves. We don't want to buy somebody else's crystal grids. We want to make them our own. And that way we can customize them. So if somebody has like, they have a specific energy and they have an animal totem they want on a crystal grid and they want a special order, we can do that. We have custom energy wands coming, and selenite and wood. We have some resin work that's going to be coming in crystal grids as well. Probably after March, we're going to start rolling all this stuff out. We're talking about crystal monthly subscriptions if people want to get involved in that. We have some things. You know what? Lisa Felix, do you have a Glowforge? Because my initial thought was to look at a Glowforge. And I actually found a couple larger units that are more industrial that'll do more than a Glowforge. I'm kind of iffy on the Glowforge because you have to put all of your stuff to Glowforge. You have to have an internet connection to do it. And there's some other ones that cut into some different stuff. We're going to be doing clear plate. Yeah. They do some great work, but there's some nicer, more industrial ones out there that, in the Glowforge, from what I understand, breaks a little bit. So I've been really doing the research. We're really looking into the right materials and the right stuff, but we want to be able to take the laser etching and customize crystals if somebody wants to have something specific on their crystals. Yeah, they're very, very slow too. But we're going to be making rune stones. We have a variety of things. They don't like it. Amber, that's good to know. That's good to know. The one I'm looking at it's big, but we're taking over part of the garage and making a workshop out of it and segregating it from the rest of the garage. And our oldest is like, he's a mechanic. He's like, what? Like, we own it. You're not using it. We're taking it over. We have our first person today that wants to come out and shop. So he's like, can we come out and shop? We're like, you can. We're not set up for it. Did you remember the spirit box question I asked about a while ago? The spirit box, what it does is it uses a rotating wave of radio wave. But I'm going to write that down right now because I'm going to ask Chris from Age of Darkness. I need to get back with him anyways. I've been remiss in a couple things, and see if he'll come on and do that class, and I'll schedule it. It'll probably be a February class because I might have Sam do it with him. If you live in the area and you want to shop in person, you can do that. If you live in the area, Heather, and you do, and you want to shop in person, you can come go rifle through our boxes. You can. It's no problem. We're easy to get along with. We actually plan on turning the crystal room that we are using right now into a classroom / crystal room for sale, show area. It's in the works. There's so many things in the works. Thank you so much, Katrina. Yeah, I wrote it down here. Chris or Dakota for the Age of Darkness would be the guys to talk to about that. And I'll see if I can get them on a class to do that. That would be fun. When you come back from Florida, mid-January. Excellent. I'll be home. I'm not going on my trip till mid-February. I do want to tell people that we will be probably, for the most part, offline between Christmas Day and New Year's. I'm taking a week off. If there's orders that come in, Mr. Fry will be doing our mystical crystals. I'm sure that's more where we're going to be. Where are you out of? Northwest Ohio. I'm in Northwest Ohio. South of Napoleon. And we're hella a lot of fun. Come summer, oh man, come summer, come spring, we're going to be having drumming circles out here. We're going to be having healing sessions out here. Yeah. Katrina says, and we're talking about spirit boxes. So we'll talk about this briefly. She's like, she's interested in spirit boxes. It's interesting, but kind of hard to believe that it's real sometimes. I have no problem believing it's real. I've seen them work. I've been there. You're from Mount Orab, Ohio, but you don't live there now, right? Illinois. We're at in Illinois, Billy Ann. I have friends over in Chicago area, Naperville, family in Naperville, actually. But the spirit boxes use this varying radio range, and they scan the systems in the white noise and wait to hear sound. And when they hear sound, they stop. Okay. And then they'll focus on what they're trying to pick up, and you can listen. Now, granted, could you be picking up something else? You absolutely could be, but you kind of have to follow your gut. You're in Kentucky. You're kind of looking for, you're following your gut and answering questions, right? So, but I'd like to have them maybe they would even do a spirit box session, because where Chris is, it's later. Come on, camera. Where Chris is, it's later at night. I'm going to have to order one today. I just can't even I can't take this anymore. Good morning, Christine Emerson. So you kind of have to follow your gut, but I've watched them work. We actually used one in a seance session, and it said the name of Bubba's sister that passed away, I think. And you like my hat? I want to have on Christmas music, but Facebook will shut me down. Kitty is so needy. So they do work. You have to follow your intuition on it. And it is just like tuning into spirit. It kind of reminds me of tuning into a Ouija board, actually. And that's what my guides are talking about right now. They're like, that's how random it is. It's so random. You're opening up this, hey, I'm going to listen, and anybody wants to come across may not necessarily be the energy that you want to talk to. So you kind of have to be careful there, I think. That's what my guides are talking about right now. They're like, Lisa, pay attention. McFry, pay attention. So I'll talk to Chris and get back with him, because I've been remiss about that. So those boards are dark. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't play with those. You don't play with those. So one other thing I want to announce, is there a phone app for Spirit Box? Yes, there is. There's Spirit Box phone apps. There are, but I don't know how good they are. So the winners from yesterday, I was looking for the picture I had for that, but I can't seem to find it because it's over here. I know what I did now. We had Wanda Vega won the Dalai Lama candle. We had Sherry Lynn won the Trail of Tears on copper and sterling silver on moss agate. And we had Jude Haggerty won the crystal bag. So people, if you won, you already have received a shipping invoice if you have sent me back your mailing address. If you haven't sent me your mailing address, I can't invoice you to ship it. You're still getting a B in the class. Remember, Christine Emerson, we were talking a little bit earlier about perfection. Hey, Chris! Look, there's Chris, you guys. We haven't seen Chris in a while, and I was just, Chris, were you listening in? I mean, were your ears ringing or something? Were your ears ringing, Chris? Is there something online that said, hey, Chris, get on this line over here? That's so funny. So Chris, we were actually just talking about you, and Katrina McCabe would like to do we have these membership classes, and we would like to do a class on a spirit box and recovering perfectionist. I understand, Christine, you felt the call. Isn't that funny, you guys? I haven't seen Chris on here in a while. I've been busy, had a feeling to come on. So we were talking about spirit boxes, and I said, man, I bet you Chris and Dakota would be a good one to talk to about spirit boxes, and see if you guys would be interested in coming and helping do a class, whether it's a recorded class so it's at your convenience and not super late, or a demo class or something fun. That's intuition, right? Now that's intuition. So there we go. Okay, awesome. We'll set it up. I've been remiss about getting back with you anyways. I've been running like a chicken with my head cut off since getting better. Doing exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. Damn it. But after Christmas, I'm chilling like a villain. Okay. I'll get with you, Chris, and we'll get that set up. But everybody, I keep trying to get off here, right? I keep going. I got to go pack packages and get stuff in the store because we have some new stuff that's going to be coming out today. Good morning. Yeah, email me. I'll look for that, Chris. Good morning, Tammy Nelson. So excited. So excited. So you guys, I bought, Tammy is our canna chef, right? She is our individual that works with nature and helps bring your brainwaves to a more manageable level, right? That's what we're going to call it. Thank you, Kate. I feel so much better. So for Christmas, I couldn't figure out what to get my mom for Christmas. I bought her edibles. Who else buys their mom edibles for Christmas? I'm going to be the favorite child again. Anyhow, I know she's going to be so excited. Good morning. You joined Tammy's group. Tammy's group is a lot of fun. My mom's pothead from way back when. I've never tried them before, you guys, so this is going to be like so funny. And because I bought some for myself, but they're slow release ones for my coffee to help me meditate because I'm having a hard time slowing my brain down. This is a new thing I'm trying. And Tammy Nelson, you did a stoner stocking stuffers for a lot of gifts. People love it. Really? I might have to go shopping again. For my sister. My brother and I, we've never done these things. And I think health class in middle school really kicked my ass on this, right? So funny story, really quickly. My mom in middle school, I was in middle school, and we just had the health class on how drugs kill you, and all. I mean, just really, really, they were really heavy hitting. And we had this big backyard, and we gardened. My brother and I went out, and we're like, we're gonna do a great thing for mom and dad. We had this other area we could be gardening. So we went and we pulled out this whole area for gardening and pulled all the weeds out of it. My mom and dad got home and were like, look what we did. We made a whole other area for corn. And we weeded their pot stash, their pot plants. Tammy, can you put your information up here? We have people asking about your stock or stoner stuffing thingies. And so we pulled, we didn't know. We had no idea. I mean, that's how clueless we were. No idea. We wiped out their whole pot growing thing. I don't know. She was pissed. They went outside. They recovered as many plants as they could. And I did not talk to my parents for a good solid 2 weeks because we just had this health class. And here's me. Well, they don't care if they live or die because they're doing drugs. You know they're going to die because I just took this health class that told me that. And my mom took these things in the house, potted them. Her whole bedroom was lined with them. I was just like, this is why Tammy, my mom, is going to love this. Okay? There's Tammy Nelson's. And I'll see if I can copy it and reshare it because not everybody's on the same thing. This is for Tammy. For her stoner stocking stuffers. So my mom was pissed. She was so mad. And here I am, 50 years old and terrified to try anything. So, but I'm going to because I really need to. Nancy Reagan was. I trust Tammy Nelson. Like, that's it. I trust Tammy. And I know that Tammy will not steer me wrong. And Tammy Ammett, I did get your message yesterday. I was so busy after I got off there. I just kind of shut down everything else. And I went back and was helping Sam with the giveaway. So you're fine. Don't worry about it. But it was epic. It was so epic. Oh no, save the plants. I'm clueless. I'm clueless. So it'll be funny. I might have to put this on the internet. I might. Although I don't think I'm not going to have that big of a response to it. So, Lisa, I've made brownies and gummies. Now I bought from Tammy. I have purchased. Yeah, I saw that, Tammy. Tammy Emmett, I saw that. I've purchased brownies, cookies, and caramels. She has slow release caramels that you put in your coffee, and 2 cups of coffee it slow releases, and then what's good to 6 to 8 hours. It helps you channel better, Chris. See, I have a hard time. If you guys knew how fast my brain is always going, it's exhausting is really what it is. I'm always on to the next thing 20 minutes before I'm finished with the one thing. So, yeah, right, Lisa Phillips? I'm excited about the caramels. And she cooks it all. She is an incredible chef. So 4 to 6 hours. That's why I asked. 4 to 6 hours. I figure that'll get me past my meditation and all the work I need to do for my mystical life in the morning and move on. Organize a little better, maybe. Anyway, so as we've talked about pot all morning now, my mom can't shut her brain off when she lays down to sleep. Katrina. That's hard. And Tammy says everything is farm to table. She lives in, well, now she don't live in Farmville now, but you guys, she lives out in the middle of the country. So yeah, I can't wait. Chris says it opens the door, if you know what I mean. Yeah, absolutely. I get to go see Tammy sometime in the beginning of the year, hopefully. So I'm excited about that. It'd be fun to actually watch you cook a batch and put it up on my Mystical Life. Do they make you tired? Billy Ann wants to know if they make you tired. Lisa Phillips is like, now I got to go shopping too. I'll post the link again, you guys. That's her link. Vertically integrated seed to sale. Helped you, Renee? You live in Farmville now? I miss Farmville. Of all the places we would probably move to if we decided we had free reign to move wherever we wanted, we'd probably move back to Farmville. We would probably move back. We just love Farmville. It was a good time in our life. So it's super organic. I'm not opening a shop though, I can tell you that. Not opening a salon. But it was fun. Not me, but you feel very light. Awesome. That should pop up some people. Don't forget, you guys, where's Farmville? Virginia. South Central Virginia. Really good for sleeping. I have no problem sleeping. I'm the person that you guys probably can't stand. When I hit the bed, when I'm vertical. When I'm horizontal. When I'm horizontal. You're building a retreat. Yeah, she's building a retreat space. 2 minutes. 2 solid minutes, and I'm gone. And I wake up when I need to wake up in the morning. That's it. Gone. If I am awake more than 2 minutes, it is suddenly insomnia. And I'm mourning my sleep. Amber Allen, look, now we've turned into a podcast. Podcast. Okay. Do you ship to all states or just the legal ones? Horizontal. I don't want to be vertical to sleep. Wow, there's a bunch of questions. You open the crystal store as a shop instead. Yeah, we eventually probably will open a crystal store. We're working on here, and then if we eventually get the choice to move, it would have been a great time in this housing market to move because our house is, we have a 10-stall breeding barn, pastures everywhere, 3-car garage, workshops, but yeah, I know, horizontal. Oh my gosh. Helps you travel in your lucid dreams. I'll see how it works. I prefer to use the drumming to naturally induce that state, but and I used to be able to do it much easier, but the more business that comes with everything we do, because there is a substantial amount of business that goes with this, right? These graphics don't make themselves, and the advertising doesn't make itself, and the crystal inventory, all the things that come with this has clouded the brain a little bit. If anyone has any questions, message me. I do free cannabis consultations. She is a concierge. It's important to get the correct tools for your needs. Absolutely. Absolutely. So don't forget, you're happiest in farmland. Oh, we have baby horses. We have baby horses. You can come visit. You don't have to wait to come visit. We have baby horses here. A really grouchy mare and then 2 nice mares. Goats. Dogs. All that. Anyhow, don't forget, go ahead and message her. If you guys have any questions about that, go ahead and message her here in this Facebook group. 900 Hertz puts you in the zone. I'm really selective about my shamanic drumming. I live in Northwest Ohio. You're allergic to THC? Christine says, pretty sure I'm allergic to THC. You guys message her. She has a ton of information. She's so on point with this. And I got to tell you, I'm excited to slow the brain down, which sounds crazy. I'm excited to slow the brain down. Don't forget, if you bought your Advent box, today is the second day. Go ahead and open any one you want. You don't have to open the second one. You can open any one you want. Today at 3 p.m. Central, we'll be on for the second day of the giveaway for the 12 Days of Christmas. If you haven't registered, make sure you go to mymysticallife.com and register for the 12 Days of Christmas. You'll see on the front page where to go about doing that. You can also gather up extra tickets now by referring a friend. And so as an example, if you post it in a group and say, hey guys, don't miss out on this. We're watching people get stuff. Please use my name as a referral, and you share it to a group, and you have 20 people write your name down, then they get 1 ticket until they share it to their friends, and you get 20. So, there you go. So we have we gave away 3 gifts yesterday. We're giving 3 gifts away. Awesome. Oh, the question for anxiety and depression was for me. Huge tractor. I would start with making sure that this person isn't picking up other people's energies and issues. So maybe some selenite would be a really, really good thing to have for that person to carry in their pocket. I'm trying to think if we have any small polished selenite. We don't, and I think we need to. So I'm going to talk to Sam about some small polished selenite. Anxiety, depression. And lepidolite. Lepidolite seems to be a really good one. Do I have any tumbles of lepidolite? I might, but I have to go check that. And rose quartz. Rose quartz. He's in college. Oh, college is so hard, right? Good morning, Heidi. Okay, so 3 o'clock Central Time, we're giving away 3 more gifts. We don't know what they are. It's a surprise. You're responsible for shipping, of course. You can get extra tickets by referring a friend. All they have to do is go sign and put your name in the referral of a friend. Let's see. So I carry selenite and lepidolite every day when in the hospital working. Yeah, they're really good. And don't forget to open your second day if you have the Advent box. Okay, guys. Whew, all of that. Let's pull one more card and then let's call it. Almost had an avalanche of cards come down. Okay. This is the Divine Animal Oracle. Divine Animal Oracle. You're up barely. I'm barely awake. Don't forget to feel your connection to spirit today. This is a little bit of a weird and scary card. Whatever. Good morning, Jude Haggerty. Jude Haggerty won yesterday, which truly I love because the first 2 cards we pulled were members. The first 2 tickets we pulled yesterday were members out of over 1,800 or 800 entries. The first 2 people we pulled were members. It was amazing. Okay. Don't forget today to try and reach out and feel that connection to your guides. And this really, really, really goes really well with the journey and the love card that we've already pulled. Jude, I already sent you the invoice. That connection is what helps you feel more supported, more uplifted, more accepting of everybody else, but more importantly, more confident in yourself. Because when you feel like you are never alone, you know you're never alone, boy, everything kind of flows, doesn't it? It just kind of flows and makes you feel better. So reach out for that connection today. The little things, ask your guides to show you something, and it doesn't have to be anything spectacular. It can be wild and out of this world, and they will show it to you. They will, you guys. Anybody on here, most of you have heard my Bewitched story. And I mean, that's how detailed they can be in what they show. Ask them to show you that they're with you, and they will. And I'm not going to share the Bewitched story right now just because it's a little bit of a mouthful, and I suppose I should be outside doing inventory and stuff. But what have you missed? A lot. I don't know at this point. I'm like, where have we been? I don't know. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. We will see you there. 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be on SPTV, Spiritual Psychics Television. It's a European podcast. So you can catch me there at 2. You can catch me at the giveaway at 3 Central. And good morning, April Lynn. Good morning. So don't forget, our journeys are our own. And we've thrown them at ourselves, right? We've thrown them at ourselves, and that's okay. Love yourself for who you are, not somebody told you were. And find your connection to your guides. It's important. Okay, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a great day. Find love, find light, find joy, feel divine. All because you are. And I will talk to you guys